Hi, my name's Greg. Thanks for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be talking about change. More specifically, the 6 steps to trans-theoretical model of change. But before we get into that, there's something I want to stress. A lot of the theories out there, in my opinion, neglect one thing, and that is for people wanting to make a change, all these theories, they stress one thing, and it's you. And yeah, you're important somewhat, I guess, but there's a whole lot more going on in the world than you. And I feel like any part of any change needs to center around something larger or bigger than yourself. Real life example. In my case, I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to be an athlete. I was overweight and drank. So what did I do? I found a group of people that needed some help. And that group of people is the special needs population. It's a group that's often overlooked. They're treated different. And so what I was able to do, how I merged it, was I got myself healthy, but my larger goal was to include these people in races. I race with them in triathlons and running races. How do I do it? I pull equipment. Before you click off the video, I'm not here trying to get you to go do a triathlon and pull somebody through a race. Making it more than yourself, though, means something different to everybody. So I challenge you to figure out what that means for you. So now let's get into our 6 steps of the trans-theoretical model. The first step, pre-contemplation. That person has no clue anything's even wrong with them. Yes, there's a lot of those people in the world, despite how many people try to tell them that they have issues, but again, they're not even aware, they're oblivious to it, and at that point, there's really not much going on for them. The next step, contemplation. Somebody starts to realize, yeah, you know what, maybe my drinking is a problem. You know what, maybe my overeating's a problem. Maybe my relationships are a problem. My drug use, it could go on and on. But at that point, they start to realize there is something off. They're not necessarily ready to fix it, but they are starting to become more aware of it. From there, it becomes preparation. At this point, the person has made a commitment to themselves that they have to make a change. Why? Could be that the doctor told them some bad news. It could be they got arrested because they were drunk and got a DUI. Again, can mean various things to different people, but at that point, that person's realizing that they can't go on living like this. And so at that point, they want to improve their life. From there, the action stage. A lot of people hit this point. What do I mean? Look back on January 1st at the gym. The place was full. If you go in there today, what is it, February 10th? Half the people are there. Why? Because they didn't fulfill what they set out to do back in January. So a lot of people intend to move forward into action, but they don't follow through. Why? Why don't they follow through? Well, in my 43 years, I've failed numerous times. But that's also kept me going and why I feel like I can help you. In order to make it a successful change, you have to flip your script. What does that mean? Well, I used to stay up late drinking, eating. When I decided to make that change, I joined a group at 5 o'clock in the morning to go work out. Yeah, that didn't sound fun to me, probably like you're thinking right now. But I knew if I was doing that and committed to that, at getting up at 4 a.m., I wasn't going to be doing the night before. So I flipped my script. I was too tired by the end of the day to think about drinking. I was too tired. I didn't have the energy. The anxiety? What anxiety? I was exhausted for a while. So I shocked myself. And when you shock yourself like that, you don't give yourself the opportunity to talk yourself out of things because, again, I knew at 4 a.m. I was getting up. I didn't have a chance to convince myself at 6 or 7 to start drinking because I knew I needed to be up in the morning. The next step after that is the maintenance phase. Maintenance, you get to a point, you're comfortable, you're content with who you are, and basically your life is better. It's looking better, you feel better. And then the last step, which I don't really like of this model, is the termination, they call it. And at this point, the person becomes very much not concerned about what their issues were, and they lose sight of that. And to me, when you let your guard down like that, you can't, because you're just setting yourself up to fail. So I hope you enjoyed this little short video that we've done, and I look forward to doing the next one and hope you check back to see it. Thanks, have a good day.